excited to go to their place and play a good football game.
You've obviously been in some huge atmospheres, but what have you heard about Tiger Stadium?
I heard it's incredible. I mean, nothing short of just an unbelievable football atmosphere. So, excited, for my opportunity to go play in there, and excited for everybody else.
Does that drive you at all to play in environments like that? Is it something guys are excited about to do this?
It motivates some people to play better, but for me, it doesn't matter if I play there or go play on a dirt field out in the middle of nowhere. It doesn't matter to me. I'm playing the game I love, and football's football, whether who you're playing in front of.
Whenever you hear from Kirby, there always seems to be a little sense that he expects just a little more out of the offense. Even though you guys are winning by big margins, what do you see out of the offense overall? Do you have that same feeling? Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that he's still having that drive in us and thinks we can do better. And obviously as a unit, we want to do better too. So any opportunity, any chance, we want to eliminate any self errors on offense. So that's just another opportunity, another way to for us just to keep getting better. And hopefully strive to play that perfect game.
Jake, what challenges does LSU present? We've heard a lot about their defensive coordinator, just in terms of things they might do unique or do well.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously have a very good scheme and they got good football players. So I mean, just like every other defense, in our conference, they have the big guys up front and they have the guys on the outside to make really good plays in the pass defense. So. Obviously they're very good, and they're going to get probably our best shot.
More multiple with their pressure packages maybe than you've seen so far this season?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their, one-timer, blitzes, and, you just have to see it and adjust to it and play on the run.
Jake, Jonathan Ledbetter mentioned the other day that Georgia's kind of always that team that has questions around it, even though you guys are number 2, you've been winning by a lot. Do you guys maybe kind of feel the same way, and do you look at this game on Saturday as an opportunity to prove yourself as a team?
Yeah, for me personally, it's never going out and having to prove myself to anybody. I know who I am. It doesn't really affect me one way or another. But for us, it's just another opportunity to play a football game and come out with a win. So we're excited for the opportunity and that chance, and ready to go play there.
What did your film study show you about Greedy Williams in terms of how they use him? Did they lock him up with one guy in particular, or one side of the field? Did they move him all over the place?
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see. In the first play of the game, and as the game progresses, what exactly the plan is for him. So he's obviously a very good football player, and one that's going to make me better. So I'm excited to play against him and see what he has.
When you see Devin White at middle linebacker, it kind of remind you of Roquan in any way by practicing against him when you see Devin on film?
Yeah, a lot of similarities. Both guys are very fast, and both guys make a lot of plays.
Well, how loud is loud? I mean, Kirby said, you've gone into road environments before. Obviously, you've played in some pretty loud places. How do you adjust? What do you do differently?
Yeah, communication is key, especially for us on offense. We definitely, do a really good job with crowd noise at practice and cranking it up just about as loud as it can go. So we definitely, have experience working with it, and you'll see when you kind of get in that environment. But we've played some tough environments before, and we have hand signals, we have different ways to communicate. So hopefully that's not going to be too big of a problem for us.
Is that one of the things that's made a bigger deal by the media, maybe just by the players? Because again, you guys have played in that kind of thing before.
Yeah, it's never a bad thing to have a lot of experience, and we have a lot of guys who's played a lot of football games. So that hopefully that can only help us.
One thing you don't have a lot of experience in this year is playing in fourth quarters, Jake. How much of an advantage can that be when you've seen a team for 3 quarters and actually settle into it a little bit? Yeah,
hopefully it helps, and we'll definitely find out how conditioned we are as a football team. That's always kind of a big question when you haven't really played those fourth quarter games. It's definitely a blessing too at the same time. So guys should be a little more healthy, and during this type of season, because kind of once you start kind of getting in a stretch, all the nicks and bruises, and they start popping up, and guys start dropping. So I think it's going to be a test.
How are you doing? I think you haven't been sacked or hit that much either. I mean, maybe Tennessee got to you a few times, but other than that,
no, I've been fine and good to go.
And you've got a guy like Greedy Williams who has that ability to take away, a receiver one side of the field. How much does that trust factor have to go up with some of those other guys like Jeremiah or Tyler Simmons, guys like that?
I mean, I have trust in all my guys, and all my guys can step up. So it really doesn't matter to me, kind of who they throw out there. I have all the faith in the world in my guys to go out there and make plays.
How much of a benefit for it is as an offense is to have several guys you have trust in versus one guy that's the stud receiver and a couple others?
Yeah, it's awesome, and it's definitely a huge help for me because I can go out and I have 4 viable options, and so it definitely helps me, helps the offense, and ultimately helps the team succeed.
Do you know have you seen the Mike the Tiger cage? Do you have any interest in some of the peripherals around this game? I mean, Kirby's talked a lot about the environment.
Yeah, it's just another factor into it. I'm sure the Tiger's pretty cool. I mean, I'd like to see a Tiger, but that's just another thing. You just go out there and you still have to play a football game. The Tiger's not going to be inside. On the field with us, so that's not going to be a factor in the game at all whatsoever. So you still have to line up and play football.